Hey everyone, I'm the Pixel Pathfinder, and my goal is to help you find great new indie games to play, and boy do I have one for you here today. We're back taking another look at Break the Loop, a turn-based roguelike RPG that's coming soon. This is a game I've been following pretty much since it went up on Steam. I've got it wishlisted. It's a ton of fun. I've got a couple of other videos for the game that I'll link to at the end of the video here if you want to check out some more videos after this. But this video I'm super excited about because the developers have been awesome and allowed me the opportunity to be one of the first people to check out 4 new playable characters and a brand new biome with new enemies to fight against. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to jump in here. We're going to check out these new characters, these new enemies, and along the way, if you are not familiar with Break the Loop, I'm going to give you a mini tutorial and stuff so you can get up to speed. And if you are liking this game as you're watching, make sure you head over to the Steam page and wishlist the game. It's a great way to help the developers out. So let's jump in. Let's hit that play button. We're going to go for zombies. Zombies are the new biome that we're going to try out. We fought the Eldritch in the past couple videos, so let's go in with zombies. So here we're setting up our party, and the way this works is you're going to make a party of 4 characters, and you get to pick 1 character from each of these roles. So you're going to have a specialist, a support, a brawler, and a tank. Okay, so previously we've played with our specialist characters. We've played with Carmenide and we've played with Lay. So this time we're going to be playing with Pepperbeard, the bomber. Our previous support characters we played as have been Helmet and Zoe Z. This time we're going to play with Friedrich F, the time therapist. Our previous brawlers that we've played with have been Ellison and Majo. So we're going to be playing with Ojojin, the Stormbringer. And then our previous tanks we've used have been Albrecht and Foxman. So we're going to be playing with Uppery, the Rager. All right, so we get to pick our characters here. We also have chrono talents down here. This is meta progression. As you beat runs, you earn currency. You can come in here and you can get some passive abilities throughout your run. I'm going to have Metabolism level 2 enabled, which is going to heal me for 50 HP at the end of each fight. And maybe after we finish this run, we can come back in and get some other passive talents for our next runs. All right, so we're back over here with our team. The other thing we can do is we can right-click on their pictures and kind of get a preview of what their skills are. So we've got a lot going on. We're just going to jump in, start playing, learn the skills as we go. So let's hit that play button and jump right into the beginning of our run. So Break the Loop has a super interesting mechanic. You play through the game in these different segments. And if you've played anything like Slay the Spire or Monster Train or any of those roguelike games out there, they usually present you with a map. And you can take different paths along that map and encounter different events. Well, instead of doing that, what they do in Break the Loop is they give you these segments, and you basically build the map yourself. So you're going to have these sort of hostile encounters here, and these have to be placed in the segment, and then you get to choose the other things that you want to add. So as we look at this, we're going to have one fight, and then a dialogue, which is basically an event. So we have to plug these in somewhere. And then we can choose to add a optimizer, a forge, or a regenerator in here as well. As we progress through, we're going to earn this currency, and this currency allows us to do things to this segment to manipulate it. So the first thing we can do is spend 50, and we can re-roll whatever events we have here to try to get different ones. We can also set a random modifier. So what a modifier is it will modify one of these tiles in the segment and give it something special. So like right here, we have a empty rushed tile. So we need to put an event here and it's going to have an effect. We might have a modifier that maybe makes a fight into an elite encounter, different things like that. And then also we can pay 100 and that will unlock an additional tile for us, and it will unlock an additional event here as well. So we have more spaces to put things, and we have more options to choose from. So I like to go ahead, let's unlock a tile in an event. We'll do that twice. And then now you can see we have all these different places that we can put events into. So we can go ahead and start building out our run. So for options, what we have, the optimizer will sacrifice some hero health and give them a passive ability. The forge will produce a capsule, which is kind of like a relic in other games or an item that's just going to stay with you and give you a passive bonus of some sort. We have the regenerator, which will heal our heroes. And then we have the distributor, which lets you purchase capsules. So the forge just makes a capsule. The distributor will let you purchase multiple capsules. And then we have a chest, which just contains a random amount of currency that we use to do things like purchase capsules. So those are the options we have. We've got 2 fights, an event, and all these different things. I always like to kind of start these runs, if I can, with an optimizer. Just sacrifice some health right in the beginning when everybody's at full health and the enemies probably aren't that difficult to unlock a passive ability. So we're going to drop that in here in the first slot. So that'll be the first thing that we encounter. Okay, so we pick that up, and then maybe we also grab a capsule, so we're getting buffed. And then maybe we drop in a fight here. So this is a hostile encounter, fast and quick. So we're going to challenge ourselves after we get our buffs. Right, so then after that, we're going to earn currency through these fights. So I always like to try to earn as much as I can, and then we can take the choice to maybe purchase some capsules, and then we can finally heal right before we go into this kind of mini boss fight. That looks good to me, right? Is that the best choice? I don't know. We're going to find out. So once we've got our segment set up, we're going to validate it. And then we're going to load in our characters here. All right. And then we're going to click on our first event. So we're going to go straight into sacrificing a hero's health to get a passive ability. All right. So what we can do here is we can choose a passive for either our pirate or our mad scientist. So for our pirate, it says when an enemy dies, you gain some currency. For our mad scientist here, we have cosmographer. It says projection and attraction of the team gain +5. So that's an interesting mechanic. We're going to talk about that a little bit more here. I think just to keep things simple and get some more money to spend, we're going to go with Plunderer here. So when an enemy dies, we're going to gain some extra cash. Now, in order to take this, which will stay with us for the whole run, we're going to have -50% max HP during one fight. So our first fight, that fast, vicious one, we're going to be down on HP. All right, so we're going to hit that, and we're going to continue. Next up, we have our forge. We're going to produce a capsule. So we get ourselves a little relic here. So we get to choose from a type. So Cure is going to be something that's going to heal us. Revenge is going to be something that most likely is going to allow us to pay back the enemy for doing things to us. And then Energy is going to most likely give us like energy discounts and things like that. We'll talk about what all that is here in a minute. I like to definitely go for something Cure related for some sustain early on. So we're going to grab Cure. So this says the first time in the fight that the hero suffers a fatal attack, he survives and goes to 25% HP. So I'm going to grab that, and we're going to throw that on Pepperbeard, just to kind of protect him in these early battles. All right, so now we're going into our first fight. I love these little like fighting game intros. That's kind of what they make me think of. So here's what we have going on. Up here at the top, we have the timer. The timer has 410 energy, essentially. They're called croniums, and we deplete them by using energy. The goal is for us to defeat the enemy before these croniums run out. Because if we do so, or before this energy runs out, if we do so, we get cronium as a bonus. Okay, cronium is this currency right here. So if we're able to defeat these enemies before we use up 410 energy, then we get bonus cronium, which we can then spend to modify and improve our segments in the future. If we run out of energy, the timer will flip. And nothing really happens. We lose our cronium reward, but nothing else happens. However, if we deplete this timer again, then our heroes are going to suffer dephasing, which will reduce their maximum HP 15% every time it happens. So we want to try to beat this before 410 runs out. And if it does run out, we definitely want to beat it before that timer flips again. Otherwise, we start getting pretty bad penalties. So that's kind of the core mechanic of what we're trying to do to break the loop here. Now, on our characters and our enemies, we've got our health here in red. Then in yellow, we have our energy. So the way energy works in this game is that when you have full energy, your character goes to the front of the party. Same thing for the enemies. Whoever has the most energy is at the front. So what that means is if I were to use 1 energy on him, then he would still be at the front of the turn of the formation on the next turn. So it's not really a turn order in the sense of, character A goes, then B, then C, then D. It's whoever has the most energy goes, whatever that looks like. So you could have characters that go multiple times in a row. They go in all different sorts of orders. So your energy is the key to determining who's going to go next. Additionally, there is Echo. Echo is a currency that you get to spend. You build up at the start of each turn. Your hero gets 1 point. Okay, and that's super important because down here we have our character abilities. The first 3 are abilities that the characters can just use. And if we look at this ability, Smash, what it's telling you in that second section is it's telling you where you can place that attack. So you can target this attack at the first slot or the second slot. Okay, so if we look at that, you can see the back 2 spaces are grayed out. That means this cannot hit the back 2 enemies. It can only hit the front 2, and you can choose which one. It also tells you that it costs 60 energy. So if I click on this, you can see up here at the top, minus 60. That means it's going to burn 60 of that 410 we have to spend in order to use this ability. Then below that, we see the effects. We're going to deal 51 to 59 damage. And then we're also going to gain 1 echo, so we can speed up our echo generation. Now, the second 3 abilities here require echo for you to use. The first one's going to require 2. The second one will require 3. And then the third one is the ultimate ability for that character that requires 5 echo. So that's why echo is important. And that's how we spend this energy in order to try to defeat enemies. Additionally, enemies may have these abilities here. This says, comes back to life as a creep unless killed by a critical hit. So, if we don't critically hit this character to kill it, it's going to come back as some other kind of minion. And then down here we have the turn order. And over here we have our character sheet, and it lets us know if we have any equipment. All right, so that's kind of an overview. So we're going to get in and try to learn these characters. So starting out with Upper E here, we've got Smash. Again, we just looked at this. Does damage, gives us some echo. 60 energy is a pretty decent cost. We're looking at this. It would take us about 3 to 4 of those to kill one of these zombies. So that's a lot of energy spent just to kill one zombie. We have a support skill here, 55 energy. And this is going to be able to target anyone except for him. And it's going to put shield 60 on them. So shield is basically a protector for your hit points. And then we have leapfrog. So this one is 50 energy, and it can hit any enemy. And it does projection 30. So what projection does is it reduces the energy that the enemy has. So we're going to use this. And if we look at this, this enemy here at the front is full. If we hit them with leapfrog, then what we're going to do is hit them, and we're going to reduce their energy by 30, and that's going to push them back in the turn order. So you can see here, if you look at the turn order, after him, if we use this skill, he's going to go way back here. He's not going to be last. He's going to be second to last. And then if we use this, you can see how that zombie is getting pushed back because we're going to reduce its energy. Apparently, this character is very sheep-oriented. All right, so we push the character back. Didn't do any damage, but that's totally fine. All right, so now we're here to Ojojin. All right, so he has 1,000 Shining Fists. So this does, it only hits the front target. It does 47 to 54 damage. And it does blindness 1. Then we have Divine Judgment for 50. It targets a random enemy. It deals projection 15, and for each echo he has, the projection is increased by 5. Okay, so the more echo we have, the better. And then Overcharged Lotus gives us dodge, which is a chance to dodge the next skill. And we gain echo, so we can ramp up our echo. Well, here we have a really short timer, so we really want to try to kill these enemies. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to... Let's see. This character here has Unbreakable, which means they cannot be affected by projection or silence because we pushed them back, essentially. So let's go ahead and let's just hit this character. 53 damage. And they're blinded. They still hit us anyway. All right, got another chunk taken out of us there. All right, so now we're on to Friedrich F. This is our support character. So we can deal damage to an enemy and gain haste. Here we can target anyone to give them an echo. And then here we can deal quite a bit of damage for 80 energy. And you gain 10% increased damage for each of his skills used during this fight. All right, so we're going to keep piling on the damage. Nice, I like that little echo thing going on there. And we have haste, which means the next skill that we cast is going to have reduced energy cost. All right, so we're back over here to Mr. Sheep. So Mr. Sheep, we just want to deal some damage. I don't think we're going to beat the timer on this first one here, unfortunately. All right, so now we have our pirates. So blind shooting deals a lot of damage to a random target. That is quite a bit of damage. Also, we have the chance to buff someone, just him. He can buff himself with 2 critical and has a 30% chance to blind himself. Makes sense. He's getting a little drunk there. And then we have Pyro Cannon, 70 energy and does 18 to 21 damage and randomly inflicts 2 to 4 charges of burn 50. So what that will do is each turn it will burn the enemy for 50 until it runs out of stacks. We're going to do that. It's going to hit these front 2. I think that's fine. Nice little flamethrower cannon there. All right, we got rid of 1 zombie. Okay, so now we're getting into some of the echo abilities here. We could use Polarity's Inversion. So that deals a decent amount of damage for 50 energy. We want to kind of stay low energy here as much as we can. Again, we're not going to beat that timer, but we definitely don't want to lose to that second timer. You know, I noticed we don't really have a way to heal. I'm a little worried about that. Okay, so this will hit 2 enemies. Let's hit those 2. Nice. A little black hole action there. Okay, so this, let's see. We deal a bunch of damage here. And we do Sheeptherapy 3. So this looks like a unique buff. Increases HP by 40% and can counterattack when taking damage, but no longer consumes or generates echo. Pretty interesting. I think we want to do some big damage here. Oh, he's like a were-sheep. Nice. All right. Let's see. So we've got 300 energy left. We want to try to do a critical hit, but I don't know if that's really going to happen, unfortunately. So let's just keep the energy low. Oh, that looked like a crit. Oh, it wasn't. It was not a crit. Okay, let's deal a... we don't want to deal a bunch of damage to a random target for 60. Actually, that is his cheapest attack. Okay. Okay, it hit the one we wanted it to hit. That's great. Awesome. Yeah, I would love to be able to heal. All right, 55 energy. That'll definitely take him out. And unfortunately, we did not kill him with a critical. We've got 140 left. I don't really want to use this. We've got plenty of attacks. Plenty of attacks before the zombie goes, so I think we're okay. We got 95 energy, so we'll just punch him. So we finished with 25 energy here, which is fine. We don't want it to flip again. All right, so capsules, again, we can drag and drop those into the inventory. And we got a nice little, if we hold down the control key, we can see if they synergize well with their skills and passives, which is really nice. You took too long. You collected 9 big coins and 0 croniums. Again, we didn't beat the timer, so no croniums, but we do get big coins every time. And then we're also going to get a capsule here. So this reduces damage to allies by 10%, but increases damage taken by 20%. Reduces damage taken by 3% for each event met in the current segment. So it kind of builds up and gives you a lot of defense before the boss. And then a critical attack will apply bleeding 20, which means it'll apply 3 stacks of 20 bleed. Okay, so let's see. Reduces damage to allies by 10%. Let's put that on the dude with a ton of health. He's got 450 health here. I think that's pretty solid. He'll take a little bit more damage, but we'll get some good healing. Or not healing, but we need some healing. We definitely need some healing. We'll get some good defense buffs on the rest of our team. Okay, he got regen from somewhere. I'm not sure where. Okay. So this gives everybody 2 random buffs. We're 2 away from being able to do this really big damage attack here. So I think that's kind of what we want to work on here. Maybe if we give ourselves critical and then we give him an echo and then we can use jackpot, I think. Or maybe we just inflict some burn on people. Oh, we got some pretty good stacks of burn there, actually. Wow, that hit really hard. Some kind of a buff. Oh, yeah, we got protection. So what protection is the next attack against this enemy will be directed to the team's tank, which is going to be this character with the cage on. All right, let's do some damage and projection here. All right, so we push them back. Now we get the opportunity right here. 80 energy. Increased damage per energy spent throughout the whole fight. Actually, this is 55 energy and it hits all 3 targets. Well, let's do that. Ooh, 102 with that crit there. Very nice. Okay. Again, 60 energy is quite a bit. Hopefully we get a crit. We did not. Our doctor really needs some healing. He's got regen, which is nice, but... Okay, we got heal right here. Okay, I just missed this. We get to heal ourselves and gain some echo. We're going to do that. That is quite a big heal, actually. Yeah, okay, nice. So, again... We'll have to check that out. All right, we got our pirate back up. He's really close to that ultimate again. So I think we want to just keep using his skill. They've got burn, which is fine. I think we'll do this to a random target. All of these targets could definitely take, wow, 236 damage. Amazing. And the critical hit killed off the upper half there, which is nice. All right, he's sitting at 3 echo, so we get quite a bit of projection. It landed. I wanted it to hit the other guy, but that's okay. We got 156 left. We really want to try to beat this in the time limit here, so let's take a look at what we have. Oh, yeah. This will do 80 damage. We'll have 76 left. But we should hopefully be able to finish off this guy with that. 60 energy right here. This should take him down. He returns 20% of damage received. That's fine. Oh, wow. The crows came to eat him. All right, so since we finished this fight on time, we get 9 big coins. We get 100 croniums. and we get to choose a reward. We do have a epic capsule here. Lifesteal 15% and triples this amount when weakened. So weakened is when your character is close to dying. You know, I think we want to, let's add this onto the guy that takes more damage and also deals a good amount of damage, right? So now he is reducing damage for the team, but taking more damage, but we kind of make up for that because he's going to have lifesteal and he does a lot of damage anyway. So he should get a significant amount of health back. All right, so we made it through those fights. Now we just got to make sure that we don't get hit too hard during this event. All right, so Genie of the Lamp. What were the chances of finding the legendary magic lamp in this ruined world? By rubbing it, a genie appears and asks you what you wish. Ojo Jin says, happiness is born from altruism and unhappiness from selfishness. Pepperbeard says, I wish I could swim in big coins. Like an old drunk duck. All right, so we can free the genie or we can gather wealth. Let's free the genie. The genie exalts in joy and gives you a capsule to thank you. 30% chance at start of turn to replace skill 1 with a new skill. Okay, I've had this before. It's quite good. And I think I want to use this on Uppery because his skills are very expensive. And I don't mind if his skill 1 gets replaced with something that's cheaper. All right, so now we're going to be able to buy capsules. We got 24 big coins. We'll see if that's enough to get anything decent. Not a lot. We got a 30% cost reduction on dope. Gains 30% damage and healing. If the timer reaches 0, the hero suffers dephasing. So, yeah. That means we have to beat every battle on time. Otherwise, that character will lose 15% of their max HP. It's tempting. I mean, 30% damage is pretty nice, but I don't know. It's a little too risky for me. So what else do we have? Lethality, increased critical strike chance by 5% and critical damage and healing by 15 or 25%. That seems pretty good considering the fact that we need to critically strike these zombies in order to kill them and not have to fight their upper halves. We have Sentence, diffuses the damage of affliction by increasing the duration by 1 stack and decreases the damage of the last tick by 220%. Okay, so some anti-status effect stuff. And we have Scourge, concentrates the damage of affliction, reducing the duration by 1 stack and increasing the damage of the first tick by 40%. Okay, so again. Then we've got Kingslayer, gain 15% damage and healing during a boss fight. And then we have Time Delay. If the hero applies Silence or Projection, the timer gains 20 energy. Wow, we have a lot of characters that apply Projection, I believe. Let's see, what do we have here? Not him. We've got, okay, so Friedrich applies some Projection. We've got Projection through Ojojin. Has 2 different abilities that do Projection. And Uppery has an ability that does Projection as well. So that's really tempting to gain 20 energy. But I also like this damage and healing during a boss fight. I'm going to go with damage and healing during a boss fight because we don't have a lot of healing abilities. We have basically just Friedrich, I think. Unless we were to activate our buff ability, our random buffs. Right here, Anthem of the Seas, and we happen to get... Oh, nope, we cannot get regen from it. We can get power, critical, armor, dodge, and haste, so we cannot get healing from that. So I think I want to grab Kingslayer and put it on our healer to buff their healing during boss fights. All right, and then we get to heal our heroes. All right, so in addition to free heals, we get to enjoy services designated for your needs. So Ojojin can gain a buff, or Pepperbeard can gain a buff. Let's go with Pepperbeard because he has full echo. And if we can start this fight off with a big echo hit all buffed up, that would be pretty awesome. All right, here we go into our hostile encounter. He got haste, so okay. Energy cost, wow, what? Is this a... It's a horde of zombies. Oh, man. Okay. Well, this was not what I expected. 400 health apiece. Okay, so at these boss fights, we have the option to stay safe and maximize our time. And at the end, if we beat the timer, we'll get 100 chromiums. Or we can be bold and we can reduce the timer for a chance to double the chromiums. I prefer to stay safe when I'm testing out a new team. Especially in this first segment. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to stay safe. All right, so Friedrich is up. Friedrich has 2. No, he's got 3 Echo. So we could use Chrono Fracture to deal 69 to 79 damage and do some projection on the first enemies. Let's see. I think that might actually be a good thing to do here. And push back these characters a little bit. Boom, pop. All right, so we push them back. And now we got Ojo Jin coming up. We can push back some more. We won't be able to push back who we already pushed back. So I don't know if we want to do that right this second. So maybe we want to hold on to... We're almost to the ultimate here. So maybe we want to go ahead and... Let's try blindness on the first enemy since they're going to be going next. All right, we did get blindness. Awesome. 76 damage. Wow, that is a lot. All right, and then 50 damage. All right, but we're coming in hot here with this jackpot. Tons of damage and bonus big coins. That's absolutely what we're going to do. 10% crit chance. Let's go. Ah, that was pretty cool. He's going to use the gold in the treasure chest as ammo. That's pretty awesome. All right, so we're here with our tank. And let's see. So we can give ourselves exhaustion to increase the energy cost of our next skill. But as a result, we will increase our HP and can counterattack when taking damage. But we won't gain any additional echo. Oh, we're going to give exhaustion to the enemy. And he's going to give himself sheep therapy. You know, I don't know. I think maybe we just do some projection on the enemy here because that pushes them back. Gives us an opportunity to heal before we get attacked again. I like that. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, so now we have Orbs of Destruction. So Orbs of Destruction is going to deal 0.1% more damage per energy spent throughout the whole fight. Unfortunately, we're at the beginning of the fight. We haven't really spent a lot of energy. But I still want to do a lot of damage here. And we could maybe take out this enemy here. 240. Yeah, absolutely. 240 to 279. We could try. We could try this one. Let's see if we get lucky. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Super awesome animation. 3 health. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, man. So I don't think we heal here. Right? Because I think it's better to reduce the 50 or 75 damage that this target is going to do as opposed to trying to heal up. So we got this easy 55 energy here. We'll just smack them. All right, and they're gone. Awesome. Okay, so 42 energy. You know, let's add some burn. 49 energy. We're gonna add some burn here. That's gonna do a little extra damage over time for us. They got big chunky health, so we'll probably get that damage in. Good, hit the tank. That's who I want you to hit. All right, so now we can deal damage to 2 groups of enemies, and we can gain Sheep Therapy 3. And targets will share their debuff. Well, this debuff is for 4. This one's for 3. Let's go ahead and hit... We'll hit this group. All right, so we got rid of 1 group. We're doing pretty well here. We're doing pretty well. All right, so we get a good heal in here. Let's see, right here. We'll throw it. We're going to heal 83 to 97, so I think it's fine. We'll put it on him. And he gains an echo. All right, so then what do we have here? The random buffs to everybody. I think we can save that. We could do... Let's just hit a target. Nice, 116 damage. Pretty close to dead. Can we hit multiple targets with him? Not unless we build up our echo. So I think we're just going to go for a really cheap hit here and take out this front enemy. Nice. All right, so can we push them back? We can. If we utilize... Oh, we have a big healed here too. I think we try to push them back, right? Because then, yeah, we'll be able to finish these guys off. Hop. We push them back in the turn. Where did this other horde come from? Oh, no. What? I should have expected something like this. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Let's try to finish off. Okay, it picked the one we wanted to. Nice. Okay, we finished one of them off. Oh, there's like spores back here. In 20 energy, this becomes a walker. What? Okay, this just got a little bit crazy. I thought we were doing pretty well for the amount of time we had. This is kind of making sense now. Okay. That is unfortunate. Let's see. Yeah, let's just hit him. Man, is there any way to get rid of these spores? Okay, in 80 energy, this mushroom becomes a... Wow, okay. This fight just got ridiculous. All right, developers, this is not fair. Why would you do this? Okay, we're going to try to build up to that chain lightning here. So, let's see. He's doing perfectly fine on health. Let's just hit some blindness. Oh, he gets to go again, and we got chain lightning. Sweet. Okay, and let's see. We got jackpot. I think I like jackpot. Let's do that. That'll get rid of one of these zombies. Make it rain. Make it rain. Okay, how are we doing? I think we're okay. We can toss a healing out here. Just make sure we're topped off. We didn't get any spores this time. I don't know if we're going to get more. Maybe it's like each original group spawns a spore, and so we have to fight 8 groups total. Hey, we got the wonderful shield. So this is the genie ability. 40 energy. It provides armor, which reduces the damage of the next hit you take by 30%. And it gives you 150 shield. This is really good. I like to use this every time it pops up. So let's go ahead and we'll put it on our healer. A 106. That is mean. Okay, so I don't really want to do projection. We could do blindness, but why don't we do some dodge and gain an echo? All right, so we're back with our sheep guy. We cannot deal any projection to the front target, but we could do projection to the middle target and push them back. Okay. There we go, 50, but we got that nice shield on there, so he's protected. All right, we're going to do some burn. Oh, we got some criticals there. All right, I think we're looking pretty okay on the heals right now. So let's hit one of these. So this is 80 energy, but it's going to do a big chunk of damage. Maybe we could take out the front character. Yes, wow, that hit pretty hard. And no spores, so we're doing okay again. Okay, do we want to do blindness? Yeah, they're going next, so let's throw some blindness on them. There we go. And we got the counterattack through the sheep therapy. That's such a weird word to say. All right, 70 energy. We got some projection. They're immune to projection right now, so we'll just hit them. 90 damage. Very nice, very nice. And now they're fragile, so they're going to take additional damage from the next hit. Let's see. We got 2 Echo. This will hit. Yeah, let's do it. This is a good hit no matter who we landed on, so... I like the little rocket boost with the cannon there. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's see. They're still immune to projection, but they're pretty far back in the turn order. So I think we just want to do as much damage as we can for as little energy as possible and save our Echo. So let's do 1,000 Shining Fists. Very nice. I think we are going to go ahead and heal with him because we want to take the opportunity to get that in-game healing when we have it. All right, so let's see. You know, do we just... We got a couple of hits left. He doesn't... You know, Ojojen doesn't hit very hard outside of his Echo ability. But we can do additional blindness. All right, we've got the wonderful shield. I don't really want to use that, but we also don't really have a damage dealing ability that doesn't spend our Echo. So let's go ahead and we're going to do wonderful shield on our low health character here. So this zombie will hit us, but hopefully no matter who he hits, we'll do okay damage wise. 82 is still a pretty good hit, but we had that shield, so we're actually doing okay. All right, 60 energy, super hard hit here. Yeah, 228. Done and dusted. And we beat it on time. So we get 14 big coins plus everything we earned from our nice Buccaneer pirate fellow over here. 100 Chroniums and 2 Fluxons. So the Fluxons are the currency we get to spend in that meta progression through those talents at the beginning. Okay, so now we can pick up Buccaneer. At the start of the turn, transfers 1 debuff from the group to an enemy. Or Oracle, the excess Echo earned is transferred to a random ally. I don't know. I've been spending the Echo as we get it, I think, most of the time. The random debuff, I think that seems pretty nice. We do seem to be getting, like, poison and fragility. Like, just tossing a random debuff out seems really nice. Let's do that. Especially since we're limited on our healing. All right, so we're into the second segment. And again, it's pretty much set up the same way here. We've got 2 locked tiles. And we got about 250 here that we earned to be able to spend. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock those 2 tiles again. So now we have a corrupted tile. So if we put a fight here, it's going to be an extremely dangerous encounter, but improves rewards. But the interesting thing is you could put like a positive thing in here. This will fully heal all heroes, but with side effects. So there's different things that you can try to do. Our heroes are in pretty decent shape. And I think I would like to just kind of do the fights right away. Get them out of the way. And then maybe we just kind of do all the bad stuff first. And then that's going to earn us some currency. We can buy capsules, create a capsule, heal heroes, sacrifice health for a passive ability, and get a random amount of big coins. So I think we want to heal right beforehand. Let's actually do this. We're going to do that health sacrificing right at the start again. That way we can get it over with for 1 fight. And then let's see. I know what this does. If we put the chest in here, we have to fight a monster to get it, which is interesting. Actually, let's do this. We'll do the 2 fights. We'll do the event. We'll sacrifice some health. Then we'll fight the monster for our stuff. And then we will buy capsules. Do we want to do it that way? It's a question. We have a good amount of money right now. I think we do. We'll buy capsules and heal, then we'll go into this next boss fight. We just got to make it through, you know, several fights. Several fights. All right, let's start with this first one. It's going to get leveled up. We're going to get new enemies. So we got our standard, our little zombie guy here. What are these called? Do we know? Walkers. So if we don't kill them with a crit, then obviously they're going to come back. This one is the Condemned. It's going to return 20% of damage received. And then we have the Torch. Consumes its target's poison. Well, good. Hopefully we'll be transferring that poison away. Okay, so Attraction is something we haven't talked about yet. This increases the energy of the rest of the party, which will basically move them up in the turn order, which actually seems pretty good right now. Or we could push a bunch of enemies back. So we have the zombie and the Condemned going first. Let's push them back. Pop. All right, so we push them back in the turn order. So now we have our big guy here. I think do we chain lightning? No, that's going to push him back, and we've got 2 that are immune to that already. So why don't we do... You know, Orbs of Destruction still hits pretty hard. $212 potential damage. That's a little overkill. But we could do it on this character. Let's do it. Let's use that echo, use that energy. Nice, 260 damage. That is a nice chunk of health off that character. All right, 51 hit here. 54, that's not too terrible, and we still have that shield from the genie. Oh, we got another genie shield here. Let's see. Or we could just hit for a pretty good amount of damage here. How are we doing on health? We're doing pretty good. Everybody's got over 300. I still hate to not use that, though. Let's use it. Nah, we're not going to use it, I think. Actually, this is pretty good. It gives everybody protection. We need 1 more echo for it. I kind of want to do it. Let's see. We can hit and do some projection and push back the torch guy. Let's do that. All right, so the Condemned that cast protection. All right, we're going to do the burn. I don't know if we're going to beat the timer on this one. We're going to try. All right, a heal would be pretty nice. I think we need to throw a heal. Well, he's missing... No, he's not missing that much health. He just doesn't have that much health. Projection is pretty useless. Let's just go for a regular hit here. All right, so now we've got Cotton Projection. So all attacks will get moved to him. I love the idea of like a sheep werewolf. It's just super cool. Okay, so we need to really get into some damage here as much as we can. So we're going to do some blindness. Yeah, that's fine. We'll put it onto this guy. Yep. So now all damage is going to go to the sheep. We got protection here. Damage done. Counterattack. Nice, 50 damage counterattack. All right, I think we need to heal our sheep. All right. Very random damage, or we could save up for jackpot. We need 2 more for that. Are we able? He can't give himself any echo. We're going to do blind shooting. Nice, 202. He's done. We did take a nice chunk of damage from that 20% return, which is, you know, not great. But that's okay. All right, 70 energy for a hit here. Please crit. Those are crits. Nice. Okay, we got one enemy left with 211 energy. Okay, so 45 here. 47. Dodge and echo. 50 energy. 40. We'll do 45 energy and blind. All right, we get a free counter attack that doesn't take any energy. Very nice. Okay, I really want to do a heal here, but at the same time, I'm like, we need to deal the damage to this thing with the energy we have left if we want to get the currency. So I think we're just going to keep going in on the damage here. 75. Okay. Big damage. 41 energy left. Oh, 200. Nice. We just barely scraped in under the radar there. All right, you finished the fight on time. 12 big coins and 100 chromiums. We get to choose a reward. So our low tier reward is Inflict Silence 1 if the hero inflicts a debuff on an enemy who already has one. Glass Cannon, they deal 30% more damage and healing, but suffer 20% more damage. And then Boiling Blood, when they take damage from an attack, they gain Attraction 25. Let's grab that and put it on our tank. All right, we're going into our next fight. We definitely need to get some healing going for sure. We do have Echo on Friedrich, so he's got a big healing ability he can use with Echo, which would be pretty nice here. Let's see. I think let's do Chain Lightning. Projection 15 and deal some damage to the front row. So that should hopefully push some enemies back here. Also doesn't take a lot of energy. Yeah, our tank just got slapped, so we definitely want to heal him. He got moved to the front. We're going to use the shield. We will use the shield on... Let's see... I wish I could use it on him. Unfortunately, he can't do that on himself. But we could do... You know what? We're going to use his Echo ability to increase his HP. And then what we're going to do is we're going to heal his HP. Right here. I'm okay if we don't beat the timer on this one because we need a recovery round. All right. So let's see here. Projection is totally fine. Yeah, we'll push the big guy back. Oh, it's random. Okay. All right, plus a counter attack, 2 health left. Okay. All right, so we're back here to our sheep. He can gain Echo and deal damage. Let's push him back. All right, so 2 random buffs. That could be pretty nice, but I kind of want to hang on for jackpot. I think we're going to go ahead and do our burn again. I feel like that burn, it's pretty hard hitting and it does quite a bit of work. Okay, so this one, Rewind, is going to replay the last skill. So this is where we get that big heal from, which is what I wanted to use on our tank. So we were basically setting up for that so that we could get our tank healed up quite a bit. And yeah, I don't think we're going to beat the timer on this one. Lots of poison. We're still counterattacking. All right, we're going to keep building up our Echo here. They're both immune to... That's fine. Yeah, we're just punching. right. We got blindness. We got projection. Dodge and echo. Exhaustion. And haste. Let's see. Let's see if we can take out this enemy. Please get a crit. It wasn't a crit. Okay. That is unfortunate. All right, we're one away from being able to use Jackpot. Let's go ahead and let's deal some heavy damage to this front character so we can just get rid of this thing. Easy and done. All right, so he's immune to projection, so we can't push his turn back. I think we're just going to go ahead. We're going to heal the tank again. He's got some regen, which is really nice, but he just keeps getting abused. Leave the sheep alone. He can't use his echo. Is that? Oh yeah, because when he has sheep therapy, he can't use echo. Gotcha. So we need to let that sheep therapy wear off so that we can use one of his abilities again. Gotcha. Okay, so projection we could potentially use here, 70 energy. I don't really want to do that. I think we just want to go with a 60 energy punch. You can't gain any echo. Let's do it to this character. Hope we get a crit. We did. Nice. So we don't have to fight that guy again. All right, we want to go for a crit again here if we can. Let's see. So we'll just go cheap energy and try to get that crit. We did not get a crit. We have 94 left. So we just need to do a nice big chunk of damage. So Pepperbeard over here is going to be the guy to finish it off. So I think we just want to basically use as little energy as we can. 70 energy. Oh, it's too much. All right, so we're not going to beat the timer here, unfortunately, but we are going to use Jackpot anyway. Give me those gold coin bullets. 11 damage left. Okay, we got him. We got him with the dot. Nice. So I think we did okay there. We didn't beat the timer. We just missed it, but that's okay because I was going in wanting to get health recovery for our different characters. All right, so we have Shadow in the Night. Starts the fight with 2 protection and stealth 2. 2 protection and stealth 2. I almost feel like our tank needs that, but it doesn't really work that way because protection it targets the tank. So we're doing pretty good with Friedrich. He's holding in there. He's not getting targeted very often. Ojojin is getting that additional damage, but he has lifesteal. He does seem to be the one that's getting hit the most after the tank, though, so we could put that on him. We also have if the hero takes damage from an attack, it inflicts poison, and when it takes damage from an attack, gain attraction 25, which we already have that one. So let's do Shadow of the Night. You know, I'm going to put it on the healer. Even though the healer's not getting hit, the further along we get, the more I'm going to want the healer to be protected because it's the only way we can heal is through him. All right, let's go to our events. An old man approaches you and mumbles, "You must always plant the daffodils during the 2nd month of autumn, otherwise the root will die." What does he mean? I've had this one before. Pepperbeard says, "Don't be misled. I think we have here a treasure hunt enigma. Yep. If the daffodils represent the north, then we must head towards straight ahead." Rip. Uppery says, "His back is even more bent than mine, but this story of daffodils is absolutely fascinating." So we can meditate or we can discuss. Discuss gives us 2 capsules. Meditate is an unknown effect. I'll take 2 capsules. All right, so deserved rest. Heal 25% HP and removes all affliction at the end of a fight. Yes, we are giving that to the tank 100%, and we'll also give it to Ojojin as well. That seems good. Well worth it. Well worth it. Okay, Optimizer. So now we're going to sacrifice health to unlock a passive ability. It is not going to be for our tank, I can tell you that. So this one is out. So each time an enemy suffers projection, inflict 30 damage. That is amazing. That is so good. Yes, we are taking that. Yes, gimme. All right, now we're going to go to the corrupted chest. So we're going to have to fight Teeth and Greed, the Mimic. All right, we got to beat him in the time limit or we don't get the rewards. That's basically how this works. So let's see. What do we want to do here? Projection for 50 energy. That's going to deal plus 30 damage, right? Hopefully. Oh, it doesn't tell us what kind of damage is happening. Okay, so we're just gonna deal as much damage as we can here. Okay, what do we got? 56 to 67. Exhaustion and gives himself haste. We're going to take a lot of damage here, unfortunately. 80 energy for 120 to 139 damage. Do it. All right, and then random target. Oh no. No, he ran away. Oh man. We did not have enough damage. Wow. So all we did was take a lot of damage we didn't need to take. Actually, we're in pretty good shape after that. Oh, because we have the thing. Heal and remove afflictions. I don't even care anymore. That's just a great bonus, right? All right, so let's go buy capsules with our 82 big coins. That's quite a few. Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 98, roughly. A little bit less than that. So we can buy quite a few of these. So we could buy a laxative. That seems great. Start haste 2 and poisoned. That's very thematic. What do you think? Laxative? That's super thematic. So you get haste, but you're poisoned. Let's see. Lifesteal on critical hit. That's pretty good. After using a skill that does no damage, gain regen. Okay, so we have quite a few of those, right? So if we look at Uppery, Uppery's got 1, 2, 3, 4 different abilities that don't deal damage. We're doing damage with Ojojin and Pepperbeard, so they're kind of out. And then really with Friedrich, we just have that heal. So when he heals, he would regen himself. But that seems pretty decent for the tank. Persecutor, increase the damage dealt by 8% for each affliction on the target. We are doing burn. We're doing blind. We're doing a few different things. That's not horrible. Warm-up reduces damage taken by 3% for each event met in the current segment. Also pretty solid. And then Hangman, if an enemy remains at or below 85 HP after a damaged attack, they die. Does not work on sub-bosses and bosses. Okay, so I'm liking Hangman. I like Warm-Up. I like Wild Growth. Vorpal Strike is potentially pretty good as well. Not really into Laxative here or Persecutor necessarily. I think I'd rather save the coins. So the question is, who gets what? So who's having the most chance to get critical strikes, right? So I think Ojojin is doing a lot of hit combos. I think Pepperbeard is doing quite a few. I don't think Uppery is doing that many hit combos or anything like that. So I think it's going to be one of these three. It's not going to be Uppery. The Wild Growth, I think, is going to be good on Uppery. So I'm going to put that on him. Then the increased defense, I kind of want to put that on Ojojin to counteract, right? We've just been like really counteracting the fact that he has 20% increased damage taken. And then Hangman, if the enemy remains at or below 85% or 85 HP after damage attack, they die. So here we've got Pepperbeard has that pyro cannon. He's also got Jackpot. Ojojin has Chain Lightning for 3. I kind of want to put that on Pepperbeard because we can hit 2 enemies and trigger that twice. And then Lifesteal on a critical hit. Let's also put that on Pepperbeard. And I think we'll save the 24 we have and continue on. All right, so now we get to heal. I think we're doing like pretty okay. All right, so everybody's healed up basically to full. We're a little bit low. No, we're actually a little bit over on Friedrich here. Interesting. So we can give 2 Echo to Ojojin or 2 Echo to Pepperbeard. Pepperbeard has got some nice damaging attacks as he gets up there. So I think I want to give it to him. All right, now we're on to the next mid-boss here. It's not a horde of zombies. Wow. All right, I'm still going to stay safe. I don't feel like our damage output is super crazy right now. So we have Pat and Pesto. Pat consumes the target's poison. Okay. So kicking it off, we got full good heals. That's nice. So we can start off with dealing damage and gaining haste. We don't want to use this one yet. Or we can damage and push back. I think we damage and push back. Regen. No, that is not cool. Okay, so we've got blindness. We've got projection with Echo, which, again, right now, that's not going to matter on him. And we've only got 2 Echo, so we'd like to build that up. We could dodge and gain 1 Echo, and where's that going to put us? It's still not going to put us at the front, but it does help us build up our Echo. Or we could just cast blindness. Let's see. Let's go a little defensive here initially. Okay, so we can lay on the burn, or we could give everybody 2 random buffs. I still want to build up that Echo here, though. So let's go ahead. This is a random target, takes a big chunk of damage, but I want to go ahead and put on these burns. This is a terrible boss for this because... Oh, the instant death thing's not going to work on the boss anyway, but they both take up 2 spaces, so that's really just not cool. Alright, so let's spend some energy with this guy. What do we have that spends energy? Most of his stuff is just around 50, so... let's see. We could push back and do some projection. Or we could do blindness again. I'm really just about this blindness. Damage reduction. It's great. Let's see. We could build up. Let's punch and give ourselves Echo. That way on his next turn, we'll be able to cast his ability that puts Protect on everyone with counterattack and all that kind of good stuff. So we can do some projection. I like doing projection with him. Because then he does the additional bonus damage. Did he just throw his head at me? Are you kidding? And more regen? Okay, that's not cool. So we really want to start laying into the guy in the back here, right? So the more Echo we have, the more the projection goes through. But right now, they're still unbreakable. So I kind of want to just keep pushing them back really hard. So I think I want to actually save his Echo. And we'll just keep focusing on putting that blindness dot up to reduce damage. Ooh, all those crits. Nice. All right, so then we're going to go here for Cotton Protection. So everybody gets protection. He'll start doing counterattacks. He'll start getting accelerated. He's got the shield. Awesome. We're definitely going to use that. More protection against the boss here. All right, we're up here. All right, so we're going to leave that off. Let's throw out a quick heal on our tank. Since our tank is eating all the damage for us, I think we want to do that. We got Jackpot. It's only going to hit one enemy, though. That is kind of unfortunate. I think we're still going to do it. The big guy is the one we're trying to take out, so I want to lay in as much damage as I can to him. And again here, I want to use that projection, so I think we're just going to apply that blindness debuff, so whatever he does, we take hopefully less damage. He's just going to keep casting regen. Okay, got it. So definitely focus the guy in the back. 38 damage, man. Who cares? Who cares? Let's add fragility. Yeah. All right, so we still are just doing like really lame damage here. They're immune to projection and silence still. Well, let's keep... He's already got blindness. We could keep stacking blindness. I don't know if I want to do that, though. Alright, we're just going to spend his energy and hit this guy super hard. 513 damage. Wow. What a hit. What a hit. 56 damage, man. You're getting slapped around. Slapped around. Okay, can we hit the back here? We can. Oh, and we can do projection, which will deal additional damage. Boom. 69 plus... Oh, it didn't do the initial. Okay, so we can't hit with the burn here. We're going to do blind shooting and really hope to hit that back target. We did not, unfortunately. That's still a good chunk of damage on that character. All right, we still can't get to the back row, so we're just going to lob some damage in here. That's what we want. We want them to move back so that we can deal damage to this guy in the front. He's... Oh, okay. He's actually gonna... Oh, he went to the back again. Not cool. Very random damage. I'm okay with it. Let's hit this guy in the back. 153. Okay. We're getting there. Time compression. Let's do it. Got him. Okay, so finally we can start taking this guy down. We need to look into some heals potentially. Yeah, it looks like we might want to get some heals in here. So projection. Yeah, let's do it. Push him back in the turn order that way. We get the opportunity to do a couple different things here. I think blindness. Blindness is good. Again, get that 30% damage reduction on the next ability. Let's go ahead and lay in some burn. We're not going to beat the timer here, unfortunately. We played pretty defensively. Nice with the triple dodge. Wow, good job. Okay, let's see. Dodge and gain some echo. Nah. We're not going to beat the timer here, so let's just go ahead and flip it. 109 damage, very nice. All right, we're going to go for the heal. We have 300 left. Okay, 300 left. We've really got to put in some damage, and that is not the right character to do that with. 70 energy, or we could just spend 40 energy and put up a shield. Let's spend 40 and put up a shield and hope that we can get enough damage in with 260 energy here. 104. Wow, and it really did go back to him. That is horrible. That's horrible. Why? Man, we did not focus down that big guy enough. Okay, what's the hardest hitting attacks we got? Oh, it's basically 35 energy here with the echo spent. Come on, 79. Oh my gosh. Very random damage. 60 energy for 112 to 131, or 70 energy for as much damage as we can get. 189. Okay. Wow, just keep beating. Wow, our tank is getting beat down so hard. 85. We have 30 energy left. We're going to flip this no matter what. Oh, man. Well, that is unfortunate. We're so close. Well, we already flipped it, so... We're so close. We took too long. We got 18 big coins, 3 fluxons, no chromiums, and everybody has 15% reduced max HP. Terrible. Okay, so our tank could get when receiving a direct heal gain regen, and Friedrich could get when he consumes energy, it only affects the timer by 50%. Let's do 50% energy reduction. All right, we only got 150 here, unfortunately, so we're going to unlock a tile, and then let's see what we get here. I think we're doing okay on health. We got another empty corrupted tile. I don't know if we're going to make it. So what are our options? Sacrifice health to get a passive. I think we might need to pass on that one this time. Let's get a capsule. Let's do an event. We can get a random. Let's see. We got 2 slots, so we get to pick 2 of these. One of them is definitely going to be regen health. And then I guess... Well, if we don't have... What's the point of big coins if we can't spend them, you know? So I guess it's... Is it going to be sacrifice a hero's health to get a passive ability? I do not like this layout at all. Man, we did not get the distributor, which is unfortunate. You know, we could come back. We'll take down the optimizer. We'll leave those in. Reroll the remaining events. Hey, we got an additional heal. That seems good. Let's do... like that. Double heals. Do we want to buy capsules instead of produce a capsule? I think we probably do, right? So let's do an enemy fight. We'll heal. We will do another fight, do an event, buy capsules, and heal. Well, we'll heal and then we'll buy capsules. And then we'll fight the boss. And we'll see where that takes us. Okay, so we got 2 of these flaming heads, and then we got a new, like, old swamp hag. The Fungist. Okay, no passive ability. We got 1050 on the clock. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so I think we hold off on pushing enemies back, right? Because we want to get more echo for him, and then he can start pushing people back with this, because we haven't really been using this a lot, and I feel like that's something we should be doing. So let's just start with getting some blindness in, reducing some damage, dealing a little damage. Okay, let's go burn. Oh, great. She grows zombies. Fantastic. All right, we're going to put the shield out on our pirate. All right, we're going to have to... I think we're going to have to heal our tank. It just feels bad, like we're spending so much time in recovery, and then he just keeps getting slapped. Okay, so let's just go for fragility here. Nice, 98 damage. Okay, and then do we want to do projection? I don't think we do. I think we want to keep building him up. So let's go ahead and let's just keep laying in some damage to this character here. Push him back a little bit. Wow, she just tried to spit on us. Hey, someone finally hit the healer and they had to hit him for a gigantic crit. What? Yo, calm down. What the heck? Okay. That is not cool. Alright. I think we're going to do the burn again. We got 2 targets up front. They could take some good damage from those burn ticks. They got pretty good health still. Alright, and then we can't hit the... This is a random enemy. We're just going to go for blindness again. I really want to hit that hag in the back, but she's too far back. Alright, we're going to do another hit here. I should have put protection on the healer. That is what I should have done. Okay, 11 damage. All right, so we need to heal ourselves a lot. All right, we got ourselves back up to full. Tank is taking damage. Man, we are really struggling in this third part. Oh, man. 27. No way for him to heal himself. But we could do a big chunk of damage. I think we do it. We take out the hag before she can deal more damage. Oh, man. Do we have any way? I think we need to start pushing people back so we can get heals. So we've got full here. So this is going to be a huge pushback. Yeah, let's push them way back. And do we have a way to push them back here? We do not. Okay, but we can do some big damage. We can do some buffs. We can do a bunch of damage to... Let's do a bunch of damage to a random target. Just don't hit the tank. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't appreciate the healer being pushed back, though. But that's okay. We're going to push... Oh, that's the... Okay, random enemy. Alright, we'll still try it. Okay, cool. We pushed the person in the front back. That's pretty much what I wanted to do. The tank has 1 health. 1 health. We're going to push that character back. Push him back. Get me to the healer. Just get me to the healer, please. All right, we're 1 away from being able to do jackpot. So let's do random target again. All right, we got the big heal. Let's do it. Oh, man. 1 health on the tank, and we brought him back. We brought him back. All right, we're doing Orbs of Destruction. Nice. So we just got this 1 left. How dare you? How dare you be so abusive? Jackpot. Let's just do it. Give me the coins. And we beat the timer. That was rough. That was very rough. 16 Bitcoins, 100 Chromiums. Okay, so we got friendship, increased damage by 4% and decreased damage taken by 4% for each friendship capsule equipped. I don't think we have any other friendship capsules, so that's just 4% damage, 4% damage reduction. We got dope again. And then we have stock. Healing beyond maximum HP becomes shield with 50% bonus. Let's put that on our tank. Because he can't shield himself with anything, so it'd be nice if we could get him some shield. Alright, good choice to do the heal right there. So we can give 2 echo to the tank, or we can remove all affliction and debuff. We're going to remove all afflictions and debuffs. It did not remove dephasing, though. That's good to note. We did not get rid of dephasing. Okay, we got a lineup we've seen before here. A couple of tanks. We got the guy who likes to puke on people. Okay, we don't have debuffs on anyone yet. We could deal exhaustion and give himself sheep therapy. Or we could give someone a shield. Let's do a shield on our healer. Okay, 35 added poison and bleeding. That's not great. We could do projection here. I think it's a good opportunity to do that. Let's do projection on these front two. We'll push them back. We'll deal the additional damage, right? We get the pop plus the extra 30. Pretty nice chunk of damage there. This is going to be a random enemy with projection, or we could do blindness or dodge and 1 echo. Let's do blindness. All right, what are we getting from the pirate? We're going to hit that burn. Man, only 2 stacks apiece. That's pretty rough. All right, protection. Totally fine. There goes the puker. Just wipes his spit on us. That's disgusting. Okay. We could do projection again. Yeah, let's push him back. He dodged his debuff. That's pretty nice. I think we're going to go ahead and we're just going to... Do we keep stacking his echo? I think we maybe... I don't know. Do we? Yeah, because that Orbs of Destruction ability is real good. So we've got 10-10. You know, we're going to do blindness. Projection again. We could hit... Only the back guy doesn't have the... We'll just deal damage. Way to go with the 148 from Friedrich. He is kind of killing it. He's been like a really solid character so far, in my opinion. He's been doing pretty well. All right, random target. Let's try it. Ah. I was hoping we'd hit the back guy. Regen, I hate you. I hate you so much. All right, projection 1 and sheep therapy. Let's do it. All damage to the tank. This is a weird team. We have to hit with AoE or random stuff, I think. Does this do protection or will we get him? 15 health. Not cool. Oh, we'll get him with the counterattack. Boom, you're gone. You're gone. Got you with that counterattack play. All right, we got another genie. We're going to throw that on our pirate again. Give him the shield. All right, 742. Unfortunately, we still got these characters with the rerun. what am I trying to say? The regen. With the regen on. Oh, man, my brain went a little crazy there for a second. All right, so let's see. We could do a big chunk of damage. Let's do it. That's it. That's it. We did like 100 damage. That was terrible. That was horrible. Let's never do that again. We're 2 points away from jackpot. Let's do the burn to kind of counteract some of that regen they have going on. All right, and then I think we're just gonna... Oh, we got projection. And they don't have the debuff, so let's push them back. Don't you do it! Oh! You stupid regen monster. Alright, what do we got here? We just hit the guy in the front. That's really all I want. Just get rid of him. Just get rid of him. Alright, what do we got? Let's do it. Big damage. 96. That is not big damage. That is not what we wanted. That was not big damage. Okay. We got projection with 2 here. Yeah. I don't care who. Just push him back. Okay, cool. Okay, we already know that you're not out here doing good damage, so just stick to healing, okay? Your damage is not very good. Your damage, on the other hand, is great. It's fantastic. Random target, big damage. Very nice, very nice. Okay, you punch him. More regen. Horrible. All right, let's just keep it low, keep it steady. Low energy cost here. We should be able to finish him off with the pirate. All right, we're gonna drop right in here again with another heal. We're gonna heal him up. It's nice we got the 50% effectiveness on the time thing there. Jackpot, let's go. Yeah, I'm glad we got that 50% timer effectiveness on the healer, because now the heal only takes 35 off the timer, which is great. So transfusion on their turn, gain 12 HP per buff. Each turn inflict blindness 1 to the nearest monster. Reduce the skill cost by 5 energy plus 5 per debuff on target. That seems pretty good. So Ojojin has pretty cheap skills already, so I don't think he needs that. And then with Upperi, really, he's not that fast. He doesn't really get to go a whole lot, so I'm not too worried about him either. I wouldn't mind getting the energy cost reduction on Friedrich. Actually, his stuff is pretty expensive. And I think to reduce it even more and have it affect the timer even less would be really nice. Almost like we could just heal for free with him every turn. So let's grab that and do that. All right, now we got this event that has no peaceful solution, unfortunately. It's the first time I've seen flora affected by corruption. Is the virus evolving? I've already seen a guy charm this kind of beast with a flute. So why not with a bandolion? Erp. It's when anger is dormant that one can sleep peacefully. So we can distract it or we can charge. Let's try to distract it. Your absurd attempt seems to annoy the creature. The monsters get haste 2. Okay. And now we have to fight. Great. Okay, so these have the hero facing putrescent bramble sees his damage and healing reduced by 80% because of Curse of the Bramble. At the start of each turn, they grow a bramble. Wow. What is this nonsense? What is this nonsense? 10 to 12 damage. Wow. Oh, this is an incredibly annoying Mario fight here. let's just start doing damage, I guess. And it hits for 55? What? They hit super hard too. Okay, we're doing this. We're getting rid of some brambles here. Oh, 9 damage. I forgot about the damage reduction. Dang, that is not cool. Do we need to heal yet? I don't think we need to heal yet. So let's do this projection and get the bonus damage on that bramble. Pop. Wow, that actually hit super hard. Okay, so now let's do a random target while he is by himself. So we get a big chunk of damage in. 232, very nice. Okay, can we push him back? Yes, let's push him back. That's fine. I just want to try to get some other big damage, big effects in here while we can. We could do exhaustion. We could do dodge and gain echo. We can inflict blindness. Let's inflict blindness. He's going to spawn a bramble on his first turn. Wow, that was quite a bit of damage. Let's redo the skill, because we did the bubble pop and that seemed to hit pretty hard. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can't push him back anymore. We could do a big chunk of damage here and get sheep therapy. I think we should just do that. Just lay in this big damage as much as we possibly can here. I'm like moderately panicked about this. Very random. 131 to 202. Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll do as much damage as we can. All right, 163. That's good. And then let's see. We've got 46 to 53, 57 to 67, 47 to 54. All right, we're gonna use it. 63. Bramble is spawned. Wow, that hits so hard. That hits so hard. All right, let's get rid of that bramble. That way, our healing will not be reduced. Because we really need to heal this guy because he has a ton of debuffs on him. Okay. We can't push him back, but we do have quite a few. Yeah, everybody gets to go before he gets to go. So let's just do as much damage as we possibly can right here. All right, 57, not very good, but we've got this one, which is going to hit pretty hard. Yep, 155. Okay, more damage. We can't do projection. We'll get a blindness hit in. We got 107 left on the timer. I don't think it's going to happen, honestly. Big hit here. $218. It's not going to be enough. So we're just going to... Well, this could do 30% increased damage, which is not really going to be enough. I think we're better off trying to get some healing in. We just run the clock. We don't get any chromiums. That's fine. We get to heal up our character here. We'll do a blindness hit, and then hopefully we'll do our random damage here. 118. Okay, that's not terrible. Okay, at least it didn't crit hit, which is very, very nice. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead and spin his echo to hit everything here. Again, the damage reduction. I wasn't thinking, I was panicking. Let's just do this. Okay, and then let's not take a bramble hit. And we just barely beat that clock. Wow. Whew. Okay, we took too long. That's okay. Immunization. The plant's poison enables you to create an antidote, but I don't know what it does. It looks like maybe... No, it didn't get rid of all of our debuffs. All right, we're going to heal our heroes, which they're already in pretty good shape. So we can gain 3 buff on our tank or 2 echo on our guy. Let's do 3 buffs on our tank. All right, now we get to buy some capsules. 117 big coins. Oh no, this is the forge. It makes a capsule. Okay, develop. Okay, control, untouchable, or resistance. Mitigate the damage received. No one will lay it. So this sounds like a dodge. This sounds like, you know, obviously damage resistance. And yeah, let's go damage resistance. As long as there are 3 or more enemies, reduce the damage taken by 15%. I feel like with zombies, maybe we're gonna have 3 or more enemies. I want to put this on... I want to put it on our pirate, man. He does not have a lot of health. Okay, we're down to the last boss of the run. There's 3 or more enemies, so we get the damage reduction, and we got 2 entirely new enemies here. Now we're gonna stay safe. All right, we got golems that, when taking direct damage, they return poison, and then we have P putrid. So we're gonna have a lot of poison, is really what I'm hearing here. Well, that sucks. All right, do we do burn? Let's do burn. That was not burn. That was me using an echo ability because I got hasty. Okay, that burn is dealing 17. Wow, 146. I don't think... What is... Why are these poisoned? Hey, immunization reduces poison damage by 30%. Nice. Why are these poisoned? I don't understand. Okay, we're going to get dodge and echo. Oh, there's a debuff we have on right here. Putrefaction. So we're going to have to see what that says. And then also, I always feel like the boss music gets a little bit loud here. So we're going to turn it down a little bit. Okay, so putrefaction. For each charge of putrefaction, a random skill becomes putrefied. A putrefied skill consumes 15% of the hero's max HP when used. What? All right, we're going to heal. All right, we got the genie skill. We're absolutely going to use that. We're going to put it on the healer just to make sure that we can continue to heal throughout this fight. I already feel like we're not beating the timer on this one. Wow. Just tons of damage for no good reason. All right, we got another shield. Let's put it up on our pirates. Give him even more shield. All right, so we did not hit burn last time, which is what I wanted to do. He's at 3 stacks of poison. So that should put him at 5. Oh, it put him at 4. Okay, that's not terrible. All right, so he's got max projection. So let's start just knocking people back in the turn order. This doesn't bode well. This feels very slow, but, you know, it could be worse, I guess. 116 on a crit. Not bad, not bad. Okay, of course he's going to get smacked. At least we have our healer up, and we can get the double heal. And a crit! Double crit heal. Full health. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, so we're going to do this one because it's not poisoned. It's not putrefied. Exhaustion is increase the energy cost of the next skill by 30%. Okay, so we've got this ability. Let's go ahead and see if we can do a bunch of damage here. 359, I'll take it. And then we're getting real close to being able to do All right, let's just do random target. Yes, it hit the front guy. That's what I wanted. One golem down. Don't you dare spawn more. Don't you dare spawn more golems. All right, 122. Okay, so we lost our shield, but it's nice that we had it. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll do this on this back row. That guy here, and we'll try to take him out. All right, we just got the punchy punch left. Nice dodge. All right, let's see if we can push someone back again. Yes. We're almost to jackpot. Random enemy. Nice. The lowest health enemy. That's what we want to see. Damage on our tank with the counter. Punch the guy in the front. Let's go. Pop. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're gonna... you know what? I want to heal, but I also just want to deal the damage. And take out another golem. Pop! Nice. Okay. I think we still try to just... we pulled him out. I wanted to pull the front guy out and push him back, but unfortunately didn't happen. Okay, our pirate might be dead on the next turn, but we did get a turn of jackpot, which is really what I wanted. Very nice. Okay, pulled out the healer. I would like to get that shield ability on the tank again. Okay, that's fine. You're not taking out my super low health people. All right, heal. We're gonna go heal on him. We did not get the shield. We did get bleeding. Okay, so we could get sheeptherapy again, which I feel like we probably need to do. Man, we are doing terribly with this. Okay, projection. Let's push him back. All right, I really... Right here, on that golem. Let's go. All right, we just got the boss left, but we are super low on health. I feel like we want to go dodge and echo. We really need some healing. Okay, so... The healer needs to heal himself, or we won't be able to heal anyone. Okay, tank, we're just gonna punch. I don't think we're gonna win this one, unfortunately. I think this poison damage is gonna get us. Yeah, he is just mauling us hard. Yep, we lost one. Man. There's no good options here, really. Yep, I think we're done for, unfortunately. This poison damage is just too crazy. Who do we want to keep alive? I don't guess it matters, really. It doesn't really matter. Oh, keep the healer alive. At least he might have an extra turn to heal. Okay, or not. Or he'll just get stabbed and get more poison and basically die for no good reason. Oh, man. Yeah, so we can do the heal again here. Maybe that'll keep him alive a little bit longer. All right, he's got enough to do this. Let's go. 628. Nowhere close to enough. But, you know, 220. Are you kidding me? If we can keep giving him Echo and get him to use that ability again, then... Okay, never mind. Never mind. Oh, this guy is just wrecking us. This is ridiculous. Okay, heal ourselves. There's no way we're gonna out heal this dude's damage. Look at that, 200 on the hit. Plus poison, we got regen. It's not great. We could do projection here and push him back. This would probably hit pretty hard, wouldn't it? Can we risk it? He's probably gonna kill us on the next hit. I mean, projection doesn't do anything here because it's just me and him. I would love to be able to... Okay, let's try to heal up. See if we can not take a crit hit on this next attack. Okay, 129. That's a little bit better. That gives us 140. Now we do this. It only hits for 151, so yeah, that's not enough to do anything. And now we're pretty much dead. Because what I was thinking is maybe we could use the double to hit him pretty hard, but, you know, that's what we're going to do. But unfortunately, we're just going to die. And poke, and dead. Game over. Well, we did get all the way to the last boss, right? So this is where you wish list the game, right? So we're going to pop back out here. So once the run is done, we're going to collect those... abilities, those resources we had for chrono talents here. And so we got 8 of them, so we can now unlock some additional passive stuff. So we could get, for example, we can rotate through and choose different stuff here. So it looks like we can gain bonus healing and damage, gain dodge, or gain critical. Over here, we can start with big coins. We can wins between 1, 2, 3, and 3, 6, 9 big coins at the end of a fight. And then gain 7, 14, 21 big coins at the end of a boss fight. Okay, up here, start each fight with +1 echo and +5 energy. Superiority, add a superior modifier on each segment of the timeline. And then 3 heroes start with a common capsule. So you can kind of save up and do different stuff here. I like to heal 50 HP at the end of the fight for sure. I got that maxed out. Bonus healing and damage seems pretty good. We can level this one up quite a bit. Starting with some big coins, that's okay. Starting each fight with +1 echo and +5 energy. We're going to do that. And then this one we're going to do just 2% bonus healing and damage. Alright, so that is a look at all 4 new heroes and the new zombie biome. I gotta say, after playing them, the new zombie biome is pretty cool. That boss felt a little bit unfair, but so did the Eldritch boss as well. As far as, you know, these heroes that we were playing here, you know, what do I think? I don't know about Ojojin. I don't know how much of a fan I was of him compared to Majo was pretty dope, and I actually really like Elizin as well, thematically. I mean, I don't dislike Ojojin, but I don't know if I like him as much. Upperi seems actually pretty good if you put him in the right team, but this team comp of just playing the new characters, I don't know if it's the best one that he fit in, because he just didn't have a lot of damage stuff to do, a lot of protection. So I feel like he fits in a team that is going to have some really heavy damage dealers on it that don't have as much utility and stuff. So maybe not the best team comp for him, but I think I like him overall. I enjoy the other tanks that we have here too, but you know. Friedrich, I thought, actually did really, really well. His heal is pretty strong. He's got some good utility and some okay solid damage, but if I'm being honest, I kind of like all the support characters that I've played so far, but I did feel like he was just overall really, really good. And then as far as, you know, our other characters here, with Pepperbeard, he seems pretty solid. I like the burn. I like being able to shoot things with the treasure chest. The random damage big hit, very good. I also really liked the other ones here too. Carmenide and also Lei were both pretty good. So far, I don't know. I would say my least favorite character that I've played is probably Ojojin, just because, again, He's a little weird, and I feel like maybe he fits in a different type of team than this particular composition. But I'm just playing the compositions based on whatever characters are available. So once again, I want to thank the developers for giving me the opportunity to play through with these 4 new heroes in this new biome. Check out the game, showcase it for all of you. I'm the Pixel Pathfinder, and my goal is to help you find great new indie games to play. I really hope that I've done that here today. If I have, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Share the video with someone that you think might like Break the Loop or might like the content I create on my channel. And let me know in the comment section below whether this game is a wish list, a follow, or an ignore for you. Hopefully it's a wish list and you can go out there, go to the Steam page, wish list the game, and support the developers. But let me know either way. As always, thanks for spending your time here watching one of my videos. I appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one.